Yo, P,
Yo.
what's up with this betting scandal going on in sports right now, bro?
Oh, listen, man, I'm not surprised. I'm not even disappointed. I just, like I said, I watched it. I'm still trying to understand it myself, and I just said I knew it, bro. I knew something was going on, bro. I won't speak too much on the case because still I don't want to be in nobody's court filings, but bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew something was wrong probably like a couple seasons ago, only because there's too many players referring to betting stuff, meaning like we don't care about y'all parlays, unprovoked too. KD tweeting, "Yo, if I can make y'all lose y'all parlays," that shows me y'all know too much about what's going on.
So you think they study these parlays and some players are cooking the books so they can make money?
When you watch how some of these people play, it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be, bro. Terry Rozier was one of the most volume scorers in the league. I say volume because it's not consistent, but he can go on a heater. Yo, your man flat out can't drop 8 points.
Take himself out of the game.
Can I say something?
Yeah, we're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, Mark. We're gonna get you. Go ahead.
That's exactly what I want.
He can't drop 8 points. You can't drop 10 points. It don't make sense where the drop off is coming from. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not drastic. It wasn't like he was injured. It's a drastic drop off of what you used to be doing.
So who do we know? What names are in this?
The two big names right now they saying is Billups but Billups they saying for card games. It's two different things.
All right.
The one that they saying is Terry Rozier. But remember earlier in the summer they was talking about Malik Beasley and they already banned Jonte Porter.
Yeah.
So there's already proof that it's happened in the league before.
All right.
But yeah, you can go to Mark.
All right, Mark.
Yeah, but this, I actually want to ask you guys this, because this is the part I don't get. And I don't expect y'all to have this number off the top of your head, but how much did how much did Terry Rozier make in his career?
In his career? I don't know how much he made in his career.
Something like 80 million.
No, it's more than that. If you look at his current
crazy.
If you look at his current contract, he getting like 20-some.
26, I think.
Yeah.
But in his career, how much do you need? Like,
I
you
agree.
understand what I'm saying? Like,
You need more.
I agree.
But you understand what I'm saying? If you're making that much money, and it's probably somewhere in the 9 digits, right? Right? Can we say he made over 100 million? Can we say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
What
think it's for
is
the
a
money.
few
see,
million
you know,
dollars?
making 25 this
here's
year,
the
for
thing.
Do you
real.
understand what I'm asking
But
y'all?
yeah, I understand. But here's the thing, though, is that when most of these cats are doing it, they're not doing it for their own pockets. They're doing it for their boys, for the people that's around them, because he's passing this information off. They said the prop bets with the game that he's allegedly pulled himself out of, that he told them like, "Yo, listen, I'm gonna be leaving the game early, so bet my under on everything." And then that's his boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now,
But is it worth it though to give your
well,
boys a couple of million?
I mean, who is it? Somebody said, I forget what ball player said, if I could make my boys $10,000 or $20,000.
It was Michael Porter Jr.,
Yeah,
but that's
Yeah.
contextual. He was talking about, they asked him about his
He was
brother.
probably smoking weed when he said that.
No. They was asking him about his brother, and he's saying, I understand the temptation. And I'm not going to sit here and act holier than thou and
I'm not acting
self-righteous.
holier than thou either, but I just don't get it. Maybe because,
You
know,
we,
I don't know.
We don't get, we say we don't get it because we don't have the money. And my whole thing is, not even the money, we don't have the opportunity. I understand what Michael Porter Jr. is saying, because he's not saying, oh yeah, do it, but the temptation's always there. Now, I personally think you should probably have more morality than that. You should probably, you're a professional athlete. I don't think you want to do anything to kind of fuck up your bottom line, but some people are. When you realize you're not going to be number one in the league, when you realize, yo, I'm not going to make as much money as this other person.
Oh, I spent my money.
Right. You start
that's
looking
another thing.
elsewhere. You
That's
start
what it
looking
was.
elsewhere.
That's
So
the
I'm not
answer
gonna
I was
sit here.
looking for.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I
blowing a lot of
don't
that money.
understand why it's happening.
I agree
You know
with
what I'm
Chris.
saying?
It's not for the money.
then-
It's for the fun of it, bro.
Exactly. And here's another aspect of it also, though, is if you decide that you want to bet on every aspect of what I do, how is it my fault that I'm telling somebody that I'm close to what my intentions are?
Because you're still
if I'm not shaving points, because where in NBA policy is it tell me you can't tell your brother or you can't tell your friend that you're not feeling well?
I can answer that because it takes away from the sanctity of the game.
It takes away from the betting aspect of the game. It takes away nothing from the actual planning of the game, because it's one thing when you got coaches right now that like we were just talking about that won't tell you who their backup quarterback is. Or even Aaron Glenn, he was talking about who's the starter going to be. Who's this? So are they messing with the sanctity of the bet?
But therein lies
because
the problem,
because they're not giving that information out.
Therein lies the problem. I'm watching this thing on the channel. I'm not going to give them no promotion. I'm watching it on the sports channel on TV, right? And they're talking about it, and they're going, "We'll be right back." It cuts a commercial, and it talks about bets. Gamble. I said, what?
But
Y'all were just killing it. Now you're telling everybody to bet. Therein lies the problem.
Yeah, they messed up when they made sports legal, bro.
Yeah, they don't care how many people are not watching.
Because if you think these players are not going to participate in that, when they're looking at all the millions going around, and you're actually the one generating the millions, you're gonna be like, "Yo, what's my parlay?
The prop bets to me, it's the prop bets.
It's a self-control thing, bro. It's self-control, bro. The bottom line, the reason, I don't even mean to make this political, so I'm gonna try my best not to.
It is political,
but hold on. I'm saying because things happen the way they are, I've never known like people that make a substantial amount of money to just want to give money away. I don't know any. Usually they want to keep making money, right?
Especially when it's that easy.
Exactly.
That's greedy.
So I can't, that's what I'm saying. I think it just tied, like it's one of those things where y'all making millions. Because technically, I bet, right? I bet. I be betting on people to do their job. And by that I mean your performance has led me to believe that you averaged 25 points.
That's right.
Right? That's like you come to work every day at 7 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, on Friday, Klee is gonna come in at 7 o'clock. Klee don't come in at 7 o'clock.
Just lost your bet. Because I do not come in and work.
You get what I'm saying?
Because he told his nephew.
Wait, hold on.
Got back to Cleve.
Hold on. Now, if I made that bet, and I'm going to tell you where it gets fucked up at. Now, if he tells Toast, yo, I'm not going to work on Friday. And Toast is like, yo.
Exactly.
He's not coming. And I'm like, he's been here since Monday to Thursday. He's going to come. You don't see where that becomes a bet? That's where the problem comes.
But how would that be his fault then? If he told Toast, I'm not going in, and then Toast comes to you and says, I bet you he don't come in.
It is his fault, though. It is his fault because at the end of the day, it's his job.
Trust me, he didn't do it by mistake.
No, at the end of the day, it's his job, bro. At the end of the day, it's his job, bro.
He's saying morality.
Right. You made this your professional. This one, we're not talking about, we going to the park and, I just ended up, I'm not coming no more. Talking about their job, bro. You get paid millions of dollars to do this.
I got a better one.
You can't pull up and be like, I'm going to let you know. It's still fucked up what you doing.
If any one of us was in the league, right?
Go.
Yeah, I say, yo, Rudy, what they got me for tonight? He be like, yo, Cass got you for like 12 rebounds, bro. 100 to 1. I'll be like, yo, Rudy, put $10,000 on that, bro. I'm getting 11 rebounds no matter what. I'm not even trying to score today. You cooking the books, man.
Exactly.
You're not playing real.
You can't do that.
They're doing it like that.
You can't do that, bro.
If that's what's going on,
that's
what's going on, Chris.
That's what's going on, bro.
Jonte Porter shot a shot, baked it in, and it was like, oh shit, because he's messed up. And guess what? A couple months later, got banned. Yep. This is what they're doing.
That's crazy.
This is what they're doing, bro. Yo,
but how does he have a betting line?
There was a spread.
That's wild that he have a betting line.
There was short-term gains taking away long-term gains because 5 years from now, if this continues, the game is done.
Yes. It's done already.
It's done already. We know that. They're making all their money off of gambling. We already know that. not the players, the owners are making their money off the gambling. They make more money on gambling. Look at
That's
the
why they
numbers.
wanted to legalize it.
Right.
Bro.
So they don't care if less people are watching it because it's a 3-point show. Nobody plays defense. It's almost like watching an All-Star game nowadays. So they don't care about that. They're making money on gambling. So the game is going. So what happens to Terry Rozier's nephew that's even better than him? He don't have a shot.
Right.
He got to go play in Europe.
Because you're blacklisted
short-term
from the
for
league.
long-term.
It's dumb what they doing. And I'm not saying that as the better. I'm saying that just watching it, bro. It's stupid to do it. You guys get paid millions of dollars to be the best basketball players in the league.
Yeah.
Do your job. You get what I'm saying? Like, do your job. Do your job. That don't make no sense, bro.
I just got to say this, man.
It don't make no sense,
He's
bro.
my favorite
that.
on this cast right now.
It don't make no sense.
He's my favorite.
I get that, but to me, part of the problem, like you said earlier, is self-control, because at a certain point, you got to stop betting on every fucking aspect of the game. They're betting on what color Gatorade is going to get poured on the fucking coach
No doubt.
at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So now if the fucking if the team manager goes and says, "Yo, they got blue Gatorade in the cooler," and then he runs and goes, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's too much shit you betting on.
How long has
It's
betting?
too fucking
How long
much.
has betting been legal?
How many times?
That's been legal for
How many times
forever.
is Taylor Swift going to
But
stand up?
what I'm saying though is but it all wasn't out there for the bet every aspect. Back when they did the Boston College with the shaving point scandal, were they prop bets back then? They bet on the score.
Right.
They bet on the under over. That's it. Let's
Right.
get back to
What
just
about-
that.
what about the
Stop
referee?
betting on what color laces are gonna have in the sneakers.
I'm saying
Stop betting on what
I'm
color
saying-
Skittles
I'm-
are eating on the fucking bench.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm
but
saying? And
what
then
I'm
getting
saying-
mad at the players when somebody tells.
No, it's not getting mad at the players. You can't participate in it. You can't do that, Chris. You
As a
can't
player,
do
you
They're
that.
doing it.
You
But
can't do
if-
it.
He's
I'm not
saying-
saying that
They
they're
don't
not
let-
What
they don't
doing
let
it.
you gamble
I understand
in the
that.
locker room
No,
when they're
listen.
telling their families
Listen,
before they leave.
Pollock, I'm not saying that it's right. But what I'm saying is when you put this much information, when you want to bet every minute thing, and then you want to look at the player and say, well, you can't talk about anything anymore. You're putting the onus on too many fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Because you sitting there, you just to put the stat line out there and tell her, oh, he's gonna shoot over 3 points. I mean, you're betting on attempts. You're betting on misses. You're betting on this. You put these numbers in these players' heads.
And they know
what
the
do you
numbers.
think? Exactly.
They
They
know
know
the
the
numbers.
So
numbers
are
now.
they focused
So
on
now
what they're
it's
supposed to be
No.
focused
Hey,
on?
what
They're not.
player
So
They're
whose
not.
fault is that?
They're not.
What player was that?
Yo,
Was that
bro,
Durant?
the
Was that
one-
Durant that said, I'm sorry, y'all didn't make your parlay or something like that?
Yeah, Durant said
Right.
something.
But what I'm saying,
Right.
what I'm
Yo,
trying to say,
they even changed the rule. The players that shoot when the shot clock is going down, that
Right,
did not
the
be
heat-
counted as
the heat
an
rule
attempt.
now.
That's
Counted
crazy.
to what?
who you
That's
think
done for the
That is
batters.
ridiculous, of course.
That's done for the batters.
That's ridiculous. You're already
No,
telling on
what's the
yourself
rule?
right there.
It don't count for
If-
doesn't count as a shot.
yeah, it doesn't
If you
count
shoot
as a
beyond
shot-
half
a
court
shot attempt if
with
you
the
shoot, yeah.
shot, the
Chris,
come on,
game
that's
clock
strictly for
dropping.
that.
Yes.
Chris, hear what I'm trying to say. This is
I understand. I understand
Here's
what
I'm
you're
trying to
saying.
say, bro. At the end of the day, the reason, like I said, how long has gambling been legal? It's been people's always had gambling problems. The reason why I'm not even focused on what's done for the bettors is because it's shown that in any sport, people are gonna bet. But the athletes are not doing their job. Now, if you
How are
turn
they not
around,
doing their job?
They're not
the
doing
gambling's
their
been
job.
accelerated in the last few years. It has.
100%. I'm not gonna sit here and say that betting don't affect them, but what I'm saying is the owners, what you decided to do with your life, you decided to play basketball professionally. You didn't want to bet on sports. You made the decision to upkeep a league. You signed a contract to do a job. Why are you getting busted by the FBI that you're saving? That don't make no sense.
It's allegations right now.
It's not allegations anymore, bro.
Allegedly.
I'm not even going to allege. It don't make sense because you should never even be adjacent to that. Why are you even close to that?
Here's where they fucked up at, right? All right, everything has a line of over and under.
Right.
But when you could bet on somebody underperforming, That's when it got real shady.
Right, when individualized.
You know what I'm saying? When you could be like, yo, he's averaging 25. You know what? The line is 18. Let me put him at under 18. Then you could put how much points you want now. You could put their own stats. Like, he's averaging 18 now, but I'm gonna put him at 5 points, and you get money for that. Maybe a little bit, but they set a line for you to bet under 9. That's what started messing up the game individually, instead of just
the prop bets?
total. Yeah, but
because you can't control wins and losses as much as you control. I could get 12 rebounds.
Yeah.
And I let my man Rudy put $1,000 down.
You know why?
Word.
Because that's an effort. And that's what I'm saying is,
and sometimes it's fake effort. Remember when when your man missed the shot on purpose, Giannis,
Exactly.
to try to get a triple double?
Exactly.
What's the line on the triple double, bro?
yeah,
Come on, bro.
For a player to get a triple double,
Come
son.
on, bro.
Missed on purpose?
And
Yeah,
that's
missed
what-
them, and they
that's
the Knicks
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
nah. It was
That's
against the
what I'm
Knicks
saying,
too, I
bro.
think,
It was
that
the
game.
Nets. It was
Oh,
the
the
guy
Nets.
in Orlando Magic. I forgot his name.
But yeah, no, Antetokounmpo did that too. They negated
no,
his
I'm
triple
talking
double.
about
They was
the
like,
brother
nah,
that
money, we ain't giving you that shit.
We can't give you that because what you do. But that's what I'm trying to say. If you guys get punished by the league when you try to do shit like that, you don't think that
Fuck
And
that.
it's not like they doing this. My whole thing is,
Yo, the commissioner's shook right
my
now.
whole thing is, bro.
Yeah, he won't even meet with
Hold on.
with
My
White
whole thing
House
is,
and
if you're gonna do whatever, be great at what you're doing.
but
You feel me? Listen.
No, I
Hit me out. Be great at what you're doing. I mean that in all facets, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
You
be
sound like
dumb
Martin
at
Luther
what you
King.
committed to doing.
You want to be a janitor? Be a good janitor.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure you're the best at it. But when you guys are being dumb criminals too, y'all need to get out of here. Y'all
they
not
go
even
hand in
trying.
hand.
Y'all not even trying to
You want to
hide
be a
it.
criminal, be a good criminal.
Right. Like you're not even trying to hide it, bro. You out here missing shit that I know I seen you make.
Yo, so
You
all
make
that
a
time,
fadeaway 3 on somebody defending you. You miss an open layup. Right.
So all that time
happens.
the Frank League,
It's
you
the
was point
league's fault
shaving, son?
too.
Yeah.
It's the league's fault too. What about
mad
when
threes all
Sacramento
supposed to hit,
should
y'all
beat
wasn't
the
hitting
Lakers?
shit.
That niggas is,
But they wanted to go to Game 7.
100%.
oh, so when
They
y'all didn't
actually
pass
admitted
to
it.
me, when y'all didn't pass to me, we played. That was to keep my line low.
Yeah. Yeah, Rudy, you bet?
They trying to save your percentage.
You do prop bets?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So
I do.
Chauncey Billups is just a face.
I think it's fake.
They call
son.
him face card.
Fake news.
Yeah, I don't know about
They
that.
call him face card. They call all the other players. It's like when you go to back in the day, you go to 40 Deuce to play 3-card Monty,
Yeah.
and everybody else is in on it but you.
I don't know Billups. I can't say, he would never do something so dumb, but
Again, I'm going to
So
say.
is he
I
still a
can't.
coach or is he suspended?
Nah.
Yeah, he's
Nah,
suspended
suspended.
right now.
He's
But
He's
again,
probably getting fired.
again,
A Splinter is coaching him right now.
again, you get paid.
What's his
Tiago.
Splinter?
Tiago
yeah.
Splitter.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Get out of here.
Yo, at the end of the day, you get paid to do a job. You feel me?
Mhm.
Do your job. This is both cases got this in common. Y'all greedy, bro.
Yeah, it's all greedy.
Y'all
Thank
greedy,
you.
bro.
Thank
y'all
you.
get paid
You
millions of
making an
dollars to
asshole
do
full
your
of money.
job, and then y'all sitting here so how can we get more money? What can we do to get more money? I'm never mad at somebody trying to get their money. But
I don't
it
think
should
it's for the
never
money, bro.
affect your fucking bottom line, bro.
Yeah, you got all this money in your hand. There's a little cord on the floor that said, but if you grab that cord,
Boy,
you
you
lose all
have
this
a-
money.
how
I
much
want that quarter.
You
So
feel me?
hold on,
That's
but
all
wait,
it is,
but
bro.
let me ask you this though. Let me ask
All
you this
it
thing.
is, bro.
If you think that is that widespread, that is going on that much, then doesn't it kind of negate then who is really the champions out there and what the records really
Yeah.
are?
Yes.
It opens that
Absolutely.
conversation.
So it basically means that this is fucking the NBA is no different than the WWE.
Yep.
But why you think
Close
That's
the
to
the
it.
thing they're
WWE?
trying to get. That's
Hold on.
what they're trying to stay away from.
Why you think the WWE's on ESPN now? It's like what? It's
Well,
like
let me ask you a question.
And they bet on
Let me
it.
ask you a question. Are they betting on
Yeah.
the WWE now?
Yes.
Yo,
Yeah.
bro.
That's ridiculous.
Yo,
That's
bro.
like betting on a soap opera.
Yo,
They
That's
started
ridiculous,
betting
yo.
on WWE
It's like
this
betting
year.
on fucking Luke and Laura to get
I don't-
married.
I don't-
That's the fucking stupidest
I don't
shit in the
know. I don't
world,
know.
yo.
I wanted to say that. They
I don't
started
know.
betting on WWE this year.
I don't know what the fans feel. They can feel whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Betting is what ruined love for sports for me, bro. Because it made me look at people like they not superheroes anymore. And it opened my eyes to the bullshit that's going on. And I'm not saying that from all just negativity, but you realize that, I averaged 30. You averaged 30 because you dropped 50 opening night and you had a bunch of games where you dropped 15. It averaged into 30. You make people think they're so much better than they actually are. They get paid off of that. You get paid with that
Can't even
number.
touch him.
You feel me? So now the athlete that you like, oh, he's so great. That's why they so quick to throw out a stat. Stats don't even mean nothing no more because
No, they
of the
do
bet.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking at my prop bet. I'm like, they only got me for 11? Yo, watch me get 12. And it's not a real 12.
Exactly,
bro.
bro.
It's not in the flow of the game.
Exactly.
It's not in the
Exactly.
Exactly,
They let
bro.
you
You're saying
score.
it's not a real game you're watching.
Because
Right.
Speaking of which, I'm betting that Bruno Sammartino wins the WWE.
All right, yo.
I took it
Sportsmanlike
back.
conduct. Yo, thanks for joining us today, man.
Yo, man.
We agree with a lot of stuff you're saying, especially me and Ponic. So
Thank you, man.
we'll have you back.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt, man.
Now, y'all got to come on my podcast. You know that, right?
We
Yes.
got you.
ain't no problem.
Especially
All right.
when the guys start fighting about Dallas Cowboys and all that.
Well, speak.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that.
I don't know if me and Joe's gonna be able to make your podcast. We start out.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast.
Peace.
Joe, what you think? We should go? No? Nah.
Sportsmanlike conduct.